soft brushes just couldn't get it out. So what I'm going to be using is a slightly stiffer brush, and that should do the job. So what I'm hoping is you're going to be able to see this in a minute. So I'll pull the camera off and I'll hold it very close as I do it. But this steam and the brush is just getting everything out. But because I put the citrus pre-wash down, it's broken away anything that's sort of bonded to the plastic. And it's made my life so much easier. But I don't know if you've probably noticed that when I had the citrus pre-wash here and I was brushing and spraying, it was still making a fair bit of a mess anyway. So before you think that a steam cleaner isn't going to make a mess, it probably will. But it's not going to be as harsh on the engine. So if you have got something more delicate, like a classic car, there's certain elements you still got to be careful of, but at least you can get away with doing a bit more. So we're making great progress here, but I want you to stick with me till the very end, because I'm going to be revealing common mistakes that people make with these that are not just bad for your car, they're bad for your health. Although this is a technically safer method, I still couldn't help but feel this was taking way too long, when I could have just used a citrus pre-wash followed by a pressure washer in a matter of minutes. And it would have been a slightly better job too. Steam cleaners are one of those tools that every detailer needs, but it's not something you're always going to use. And I rarely use my one nowadays because my main customer base is mainly supercars and luxury top-end cars. I never really get to do much of a deep clean. So I've taken care of doing the outside, and that is a good thing because we can now tick it off our checklist and we can move into the middle where the real stuff matters. This is where you're going to find the electrical components. This is the only bit where you really do have to be careful with what you're doing. I'm not saying it's going to happen to you, because in the last 15 years that I've done this business, it's never happened to me once, even with a pressure washer. But you can still never take these things for granted. You still got to be very careful with what you're doing. With most modern